Welcome back to Alexa's Ranch. Today at Lowe's for our monthly March tour. So let's see what they have at the garden center. You can see it's extremely busy here. I am parked like 10,000 miles away. So let's head inside. So right at the entrance here, they have some beautiful mandevilla. Look at these colors. Very pretty. $17.98 they're asking for these, and they have pink, yellow, very beautiful. They have some hibiscus down here. Same price, $17.98. And here we have a 5 for $5 deal. We got some African marigolds. Now the African ones are a lot bigger in size and they're more tall. Very nice and healthy looking plants. We got them in yellow as well. We have some vincas here. Some impatiens, pretty in pink. Oh, we have a polka dot plant. So these love high moisture. They thrive in high moisture weather. So perfect for Florida. They need a lot of water and more of an indirect sunlight versus like the sun full shining on them. Some more vincas. And down here we have the French marigolds. See how much smaller these are and more bushy than the African ones? Oh my God, there's no carts left. Look at all these beautiful orchids. Up. We have a mandevilla that doesn't belong here. I think someone dropped her off. Look at all the... Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
No, you're okay.
Back here to where we started. I'm not good with orchids. Maybe you can give me some tips. So here we have some seed starting mix. I just always use regular soil. I'm wondering if that makes a huge difference. Let me know in the comments what your experience is. Look at these wave petunias. They do very well here in my area. The yellow is so pretty. It's so easterly. $6.98 they're asking for these. Look at these Gerbera daisies. Now when you plant these, you want to make sure that they have 6 hours of sun, and afternoon shade would be great if you're in a climate like mine, you know, just really hot weather. So think about that when you plant them, and also think about that the sun moves more to the north as we head into the summer. There's so many things to consider, huh? How pretty. So these are 2.5 gallon containers, $24.98. And they thrive on more of an acidic soil and lots of water. And here we have some crown of thorns, Euphorbia millie. This plant is native to Madagascar and considered a, let me get this in focus for you, there you go, and considered a succulent. It has very thick and fleshy stems, you know, that are designed to store lots of water. So keep that in mind. Don't overwater these plants. Only water them when the soil feels dry, because otherwise they will get root rot. Aren't these beautiful? And they really bloom pretty much all year round. They come in these old rose colored containers. $14.98. Perfect for Easter or for Mother's Day coming up. Just a bit away, but very different, unique plant. Grows about 2 to 3 feet in a house environment. I have not seen it bigger, but if you have one at home that made it taller, let me know. So here we have some Mexican heather, very pollinator friendly. A beautiful, very, very low maintenance shrub. We have a little bee here that I'm trying to catch. There you go. And $10.98 for 6 plants. So these almost star-like little blossoms. Look at these. Let me get this in focus for you here. There you go. They come in white as well. And I found that when you read the tags of the Mexican heather, they sound sort of complicated with, you know, you have to pay attention to all these things. But at the ranch, they grow in my sandy soil. I have not fertilized them at all, and they grow and then they come back and they're just amazing. So if you're looking for a mounding shrub that's easy, this is what you might consider. Grows about, I would say 22 inches in that area. Look at these. What are these called? Ever White. I know nothing about this plant, but how interesting and pretty. It's from the Southern Living Plant Collection, 1898. Let me know in the comments if you know anything about these plants. They look very fancy. Let's see if we can get an open bloom here. They're very dainty, very nice. We have some begonias up here in one of these Lowe's pre-made take me home containers. $12.98. And begonias do very, very well here. They're a tropical, subtropical plants. They have varieties that are good up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so they're really perfect for this warm weather. There you go. And some cyclamen next door. Now these are more of a cold weather plant, not cold weather, but they can't take this heat that we are heading into, so keep that in mind. $12.98 is what they're asking for them, but I stay away from them just because they don't last in my climate here. Here we have an ageratum, or blue mink floss flower. Look how pretty. And these are part of the daisy family. They're asking $8.48 for these. Great pollinator. They're deer and rabbit resistant if that's something that you struggle with in your area. Wow, look at the colors of these diplodanias here. Very beautiful. And diplodanias are part of the mandevilla family. The mandevillas will be growing more of a vine type. So if you're looking for that, then you need to buy a mandevilla. The diplodanias here will grow more bushy. Look at the Sea of Calibrachoa. And these are by Monrovia. $6.98 they're asking for these. Such an easy plant to grow. They like about 6 hours of sun and nothing below 40 degrees. Here we got some proven winners, Supertunias. A bubblegum, a jazzberry, and the white one is a snowdrift. Just amazing, $24.98. And these are actually hanging baskets. So here we have another Lowe's deal, 2 for $20 or 6 for $10.98. Beautiful lantana. They have the color of marigold almost, don't they? Now before you bring them home, just so you know, they are poison to dogs, cats, horses. So keep that in mind when you plant them. And they come in all these different beautiful colors. And they're such an easy growing plant. I just ran across this potato vine. I love potato vine. This is really, really dry, so I'm gonna find some water and then I'm gonna bring this home. Okay, so here we are with our one little potato vine. So I'm back in the car. It was so busy in there like Christmas, and it has just gotten so warm. I'm sure glad I wore my vest today. So thank you for spending the time with me here today, and I will head home. I'm very excited about my little potato vine. What I didn't see is snapdragons. I love snapdragons, and they do so well in my area, and so I'm sure they have it. It was just like maybe too busy or too hot, or I couldn't see. So next time. So thank you. Bye-bye.